Hello students, I'll be solving one redemption of preference shares sum. This sum will cover uh, issue of shares at a premium, redemption of shares at a premium, bonus shares as well as right shares. Okay, so very important sum. And one more thing I'm going to cover, that is some preference shareholders are not traced. So unpaid preference shareholders will be. So let us start with the sum. I'll read the sum. Summarize balance sheet of XYZ Limited as on 31st December 2022 was as under. In balance sheet we are given equity shares 9 lakhs, one share is of 10 each. It means 90,000 equity shares are there, one is of 10 each, so amount is 9 lakhs. Okay, 8% redeemable preference shares of 10 each, 9 lakhs. General reserve, which is the free reserve, 3,60,000. Surplus on P&L account we have 5,40,000, which is also a free reserve. Security premium account, this is a reserve, but it is not a free reserve. Creditors is your current liability. On the asset side, we have fixed asset. Then current assets, it says including bank balance of rupees 2 lakh. It means other current assets must be 5,80,000 minus 2 lakh, that is 3,80,000. Clear? Investment worth 2,70,000 also. Okay, it's a given balance sheet and it's a tallied one. Okay, I'll read the additional information. The company exercised the option to redeem 8% redeemable preference shares at 10% premium. So we are redeeming the shares at 10% premium. So we need to make two equations. Okay. And for this purpose, the company issued 45,000 right shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of 10 per share. So these right shares are issued to existing equity shareholders, and the issue price is 10 plus 10. The face value is 10 plus premium we are charging is 10. So one share is sold for 20 rupees. Okay. So let us make the equation first. Face value of redeemable preference share is 9 lakhs. Okay. Fresh issue or new issue is 45,000 right shares of 10 each issued at premium. But here in this equation, we don't consider premium. So it will be 45,000 into 10 only. Okay, don't take 20 here. So 4,50,000. Clear? So we need to raise CRR to the extent of 4,50,000, which is the balance amount. Okay. That's it. Okay. Next, we need to make one equation for premium on redemption, which we need to write off. In the first line only, they said we are going to redeem 8% preference shares at a premium of 10%. Okay. So when we are going to repay the preference capital, we are paying them 10% extra. So 9 lakhs into 10% will be 90,000. So I'll write 90,000 here. Okay, understood now? So two premiums we discussed till now. One, on new shares, we are giving right shares to existing shareholders. Okay, on that we are collecting 10 rupees per share. That is almost 100% of face value. That is security premium. Okay, and when we are repaying the capital, preference capital, we are paying 10% extra to them. Only 10%. It is called as premium on redemption. Clear? The security premium on new issue is your reserve. That's a profit for you. But premium on redemption, that is premium payable at the time of redemption, is your loss. Okay. So the premium on redemption is to be written off. Since we are redeeming the preference shares, we cannot keep this premium on redemption in our balance sheet. So we can use the security premium or free reserves to write off this premium on redemption. Clear? The company also sold all the investments for 3,42,000. Okay. So we had investment worth rupees 2,70,000. We can see in the balance sheet, and they are sold at a profit of surplus. Some amount is there. Okay, profit. All payments were made to redeem preference shareholders except those holding 450 shares who could not be found out. So while paying preference shareholders, we have to reduce our payment by this much amount, 450 into amount payable. Okay, per share. The directors then issued bonus to then shareholders after issue of new shares at the rate of 2 shares for 3 shares held at 5% premium. Okay. So when we are going to give bonus shares, even that is issued at a premium. Okay. First, we'll complete these two equations. We have almost completed the first equation. I'll repeat that one. We are going to redeem preference shares worth rupees 9 lakhs. And to that extent, either we have to make a fresh issue or create a CR. So we are told that we have done a fresh issue worth 4,50,000. Okay, and also we are collecting security premium worth 4,50,000. Okay, that also I'll write. What I'll do in this sum, there are so many reserves, huh? So I'll create one account here. Just a minute. I'll make one column for each reserve so that we know we can track the reserves. General reserve, we have 3,60,000 as balance. PNL, we have 5,40,000. Security premium is also there, so I'll write security premium 27,000. Okay, so 3 reserves we have. Okay. Okay, so as I told you, in fresh issue, we have sold 45,000 shares of 10 each for 20 rupees. We have charged 10 rupees premium. Okay, so 45,000 into 10 is your share capital you raised in the form of equity shares, and we have collected security premium. How much? Again 45,000 into 10. So 4,50,000 is a new security premium which we have collected. Clear? That's it. Now we'll tally the second equation. Premium on redemption is 90,000 and we have to use our security premium balance to write off this. Okay, how much balance we have? We have 450 plus 27,000 opening. So we have around 4,77,000 in balance. So we can definitely use this to write off this just a 90,000 figure. Okay, so I'll write 90,000 below security premium and we don't need any pre-reserves here. Okay, now I'll reduce this 90,000 from security premium because I have used it, right? 90,000. This will help me to track how much balance I have in all the reserves. Okay, see, I have made a separate note here for all the reserves. Okay, I have written their opening balances and whatever plus minus is there, I'll do it here. Okay. Okay, so 2 equations are ready. We'll read further. The second paragraph says that we have sold investment which was there in balance sheet of 2,70,000 for 3,42,000. Okay, so we have made some profit. So what I'll do, I'll start with the journal entries. Alongside, we are solving the sum. So first entry for sale of investment will be you're receiving money, right? So bank account debit. To investment account. And we have made some profit, so to P&L account. Okay. Now, what is the worth of investment? We are selling 2,70,000, right? So against the investment, I will write 2,70,000. I am selling it for what price? 3,42,000. So against bank, I'll write 3,42,000. Clear? So difference will be my profit. Let us see what is the profit I have made. 3,42,000 minus 2,70,000. 72,000. So I should add this in my P&L balance, right? See, these working notes are very handy. Whenever I need to know balances of any reserve, I need not do calculation every now and then. It will be in front of my eyes. Okay. You can follow this trick. So we have sold investment worth rupees 2,70,000 for 3,42,000. Okay, you can write narration on your own. Next thing they have told us that preference shares who were holding 450 shares could not be found. Okay, that will do later when we are going to pay them preference holders. That time we'll do this. Okay. Next, the director then issued bonus to the then shareholders after issue of new shares. So this bonus will come after all our basic 5 entries. Okay. So shall we start with our basic 5 entries, students? First entry was sale of investment that we did. Clear? Now you know the order. First fresh issue, then CRR, then 2 entries for redemption of preference shares, and fifth entry for writing of PO. These are fixed entries. This will be always there. Okay. So I'll start with fresh issue. We have sold 45,000 shares, right? Shares. Face value was 10, but we have sold it for 20. 10 rupees premium we have collected. Okay. So whenever you sell anything, we write bank account, but here they have said that we have collected money in cash. What I'll do, I'll write cash and bank. Okay, so we'll keep common account, cash and bank account debit. To equity share capital account, and to securities premium account. Okay. Okay. So what is the value of equity share capital? 45,000 into 10. I even last lecture I told you that against capital always write value uh, which is arrived at or derived by using face value. So 45,000 into 10. So it is 4,50,000. Okay. And what is the premium amount? Again, same 45,000 into 10. So 4,50,000. Clear? So what is the total amount we have collected from the subscribers to the right shares? 9 lakhs. Clear? I hope you have understood this. Clear? Now, let us see. Okay, one more thing I'll do. I'll make one column for equity shares also. Okay, because right shares are there, even bonus shares are there. So we need to know what is the value of equity share at each stage. Okay, so equity share at the beginning was 9 lakhs. So I'll write 9 lakhs. Just like reserve, I'm writing balance of equity shares. Okay, now in this second entry, we have made a further issue of equity shares by way of right shares. So I have collected equity share capital worth rupees 4,50,000. Okay, so my equity share capital will rise by 4,50,000. Clear? Okay. I have collected security premium of 4,50,000, which I have already written here. Okay, security premium opening balance was 27. On fresh issue, I have received 4,50,000. That is 45,000 into 10. Clear? Okay. So that was my first entry. Second entry is CRR. So let us decide which reserve shall we be using to create CRR. As I told you, we can use only free reserves. So we need to create CRR worth is 4,50,000. So we have free reserves like general reserve and PNL. Okay, let us use general reserve first. How much we have? 360. So I'll write 3,60,000 from general reserve plus how much PNL we need? 450 minus 3,60,000. So additional 90,000 I need. Okay, so 90,000 will be from PNL. Clear, students? Okay, so what I'll do? This general reserve became 0 because I used 360, right? So now value of general reserve is 0. PNL I used only 90,000, so I'll just write minus 90,000. So as of now, let us calculate the balance. 540 plus 72,000, that was profit made on sale of investment, and minus, or rather I'll show plus only 90,000 we used uh, for creating CRR. Okay, 90,000. Okay, so as of now, uh, My balance in P&L is 5,22,000. Clear? Okay. So I'll pass the entry for creating CRR. Whichever reserves you are going to use will be debited and CRR will be credited. Okay. So you can see we have used general reserve to the extent of 3,60,000 and P&L worth rupees 90,000. So entry will be general reserve account debit, P&L account debit, to CRR. Clear? The general reserve we use to the tune of 3,60,000. P&L we use to the tune of 90,000. So total CRR created is 4,50,000. Okay. So now we have new reserve, right? How much? Worth 4,50,000. Which reserve we have? CRR. So 4,50,000 CRR we have created. That's a reserve. Huh? Okay. So I'll just repeat all the entries once again. First we made equations. Okay. Face value of redeemable preference shares is in lakhs. We are paying preferential capital or repaying that at a premium of 10%, that is premium on redemption. So 90,000. Okay. Now first equation let us complete it. Either we have to make fresh issue or create CRR. The total should be at least 9 lakhs. Okay. They said that we have made a fresh right issue of 45,000 shares of 10 each. So 4,50,000 is the right shares, that is fresh issue. So we need to raise further 4,50,000. For that we have used general reserve to the full extent 360,000, and the shortfall is used from PN, which is 90,000. Okay. Then second equation, that is writing of premium on redemption. Premium on redemption means 90,000. We can use security premium or free reserves. Okay. In security premium, we can see opening balance was given as 27,000. Then we made right shares. Okay. Right issue in which we collected 10 rupees per share as security premium. Okay. So 45,000 into 10. So additional 4,50,000 premium we collected. Okay. So we have sufficient balance in security premium account which can be used to write off premium on redemption. Clear? So we have used security premium 90,000. Okay. Clear till now? Now, third and fourth entry as per equation. So we have to make entry for making preferentials redeemable. So I'll write fourth entry. We are redeeming preferential capital. So it will be debited. Okay. So preferential capital account debit. Premium on redemption account debit. And this amount is payable to whom? To preference share holders. Clear? So amount of preferential capital we are redeeming is 9 lakhs. Premium we are giving them is 90,000. So total amount payable is 9,90,000. Clear? This we have already done in previous sum. Okay, now we'll be paying those preferential holders, right? So preference shareholders account debit to cash bank and to unpaid preference shareholders. Okay. So total amount payable to preference shareholders was 9,90,000. Clear? Out of that, first we'll calculate how much amount is not paid. Clear? Okay, that will calculate. I showed you how to calculate that amount. I'll do it here again. Okay, first write face value, then write premium per share. Okay, so that will give you total amount payable per share. Okay, so face value of one share is 10. Okay, premium we are paying them is 10%. So per share 11 rupees are payable to preference shareholder. And how many shareholders were not raised? Into 450. Okay, so what is the total amount unpaid? So it will be 11 into 450. 4950. So this is the amount which we did not pay. So unpaid preferential right 4950. Okay, it means the balance amount is paid, right? So 9,90,000 minus 4950. Clear? So this much amount we have paid. 9,85,050. Clear? This is simplest way to calculate unpaid preference shareholders. Okay, so next entry as per our equation will be writing of premium on redemption. So I'll do that. Sixth entry. Now whatever reserves we are going to use to write off POR will be debited. So we are using securities premium account. Securities premium account debit to premium on redemption. Okay. How much was the amount? 90,000. Okay. This one. So we use securities premium worth 90,000 to write off premium on redemption. Clear? So in reserves, we have already shown security premium minus 90,000 because we used it. Clear? Okay. Okay. So now we have to go for bonus shares, right? Okay. But before that, let us see what is the balance in all the reserves. Okay. General reserve completely wiped out. P&L account opening balance was 5,40,000. Then we made a profit on sale of investment worth rupees 72,000. Then to create CRR, we use 90,000. Okay. So as of now, we have 5,22,000 as balance in P&L account. Clear? Now security premium, we had a 27,000 as opening balance. On fresh issue, we collected 4,50,000. Out of that, we should use 90,000 to write off POR in last entry. Okay, so let us check what is the balance right now in security premium account. Okay, so we have 3,87,000. Okay, what about equity shares? Opening was 9 lakhs, then we further issued 4,50,000. So let us see what is my total share capital as of now. 9 lakhs plus 4,50,000. So 13 lakh 50,000 is the total share capital with me. Okay, as of now. See, if you want to find number of shares, you can easily do it. One share is of 10 each. Okay, so it means if we divide 13,50,000, we'll get number of equity shares. Okay, so it will be 1,35,000 shares, isn't it? Okay, so number of shares will be 1,35,000. Understood now how we got? Share capital is 13,50,000 and one share is of 10 each. So if you divide 13,50,000 by 10, we get number of shares, that is 1,35,000. Okay, now you will say, sir, why we need this number of equity shares as of now? Because we have to calculate bonus shares. Okay, for bonus shares, they will always provide you ratio of existing shares and new bonus shares. Okay, so for that we need number of equity shares. Clear? Therefore, I converted share capital into number of equity shares. Okay, now let us read that bonus adjustment. The directors then issued bonus to the shareholders. Then shareholders means after issuing the right shares, whoever new shareholders are there, they are getting these bonus shares. Okay. At the rate of 2 shares for 3 shares held. So those who are having 3 shares, they will get 2 shares as a bonus, which is free. Okay. So I'll make a working note here. Calculation of bonus shares. Okay. So I'll write held means how many shares already held and bonus. Okay. The ratio says you will get 2 shares for 3 held. So 3 are held. You will get 2 as bonus. Clear? So what is the total number of shares held? 1,35,000. I just found the amount of shares held by public. So now let us cross multiply and find out what is the number of shares issued as bonus. Clear? Okay. So I can cross multiply 135,000 into 2 divided by 3. That will give me number of shares issued as bonus. Okay. So I'll write here 2 into 1,35,000 divided by 3. This is cross multiplication. So 90,000 is the number of shares the company is going to issue as a bonus shares. Clear, students? So what will be its worth? This is number and 1 share is of 10 each, right? So into 10 we'll get value of bonus shares. So it will be 9 lakhs, right? I hope you understand this. So bonus shares value is 9 lakhs. Okay. I just remove this small working note. This was calculation of unpaid preference shareholders. For time being, I'm just going to shift it somewhere else. Below question, I'll put it. Okay. So coming back to bonus shares, once again I'll repeat the adjustment of bonus shares. It is that the directors then issued bonus shares. Then means after right shares and paying the preference shareholders, the directors then issued bonus to the then shareholders after issue of new shares. So after right shares, whatever number of shares are there, they will receive bonus shares at the rate of 2 for 3 shares held. So whatever existing number of shares are there, okay. So if you are holding 3 shares, you will get 2 shares as bonus. So I have made this working note calculation of bonus shares, number of bonus shares to be issued. So make a column like this, held and bonus. So those who are holding 3 shares, they will get 2 shares as bonus. Okay. So in all, we have 1,35,000 shares. So how many shares will be issued as bonus? So I cross multiplied 135,000 into 2 divided by 3. So I got 90,000 shares will be given as bonus shares. Clear? This is number of shares into 10 rupees, which is face value. We get 9 lakhs as equity capital will be issued as bonus. Clear? So equity capital in the form of bonus shares. Clear? This should be raised. Clear? And they say that it is issued at a premium of 5%. So again, we are collecting security premium. Okay. How much? 5%. So 5% of 9 lakhs. 45,000. Clear? So this is additional security premium we are raising. Clear? By issuing bonus shares. Clear? That's it. Now I'll tell you what are the entries for bonus shares. Okay. I'll just shift the entries, or rather I will what I'll do, whatever entries I have written till now, I'll shift them little below so that while writing entries we have figures in front of us. So I'll just shift all these entries little below. Later on I'll write them in order. Okay. For convenience I'm shifting them little below. Okay. But I'll continue the same serial number. It was 6th, the last one. So now 7th I'll write. Okay. So first we have to declare bonus. Okay, we have to declare bonus. How to do that? We have to use reserves and transfer or declare it as bonus to equity shareholders. Now, how much uh, worth of reserves we will need? 9 lakh towards capital and 45,000 towards reserves. We will need 9 lakh 40,000 in reserves to give bonus shares. Okay. Now we have to decide from where we will use this. Okay. Now let me tell you, to give bonus shares, we can use CRR, which we created while redeeming the preference shares. We can use security premium and we can use PNL also. Understood? So we'll follow this order only. So first I'll write CRR. How much I have? 450. Okay, I'll write full amount, 450. See, these are not free reserves, CRR and security premium. Okay, so we'll try to use them as far as possible. Security premium, what will be what? 3,87,000. So I'll use 3,87,000. So let me see how much total I have collected till now. 8,37,000. So still some balance is there. Total I need how much? 9,45,000. So from 9,45,000 I'll remove these two figures. So I'll come to know how much more I need to raise. 1,08,000. Okay. So which reserve I have now? Once I have used CRR, general is already utilized, so it is 0. PNL, I have 5,22,000. So I can use that. Okay. So I need to the extent of 1,08,000. So PNL to the extent of 1,08,000. So total comes to 9,45,000. Okay. Understood? So in reserves, I'll just write down PNL, CRR, I have utilized full, so it becomes 0. CRR. PNL, I have used 1,08,000, so I'll just minus 108. PNL 414 left. Security premium, I have utilized to the full extent, so balance is 0. Clear? Okay. So let us pass entry for this. Whatever reserves you have used will be debited. Always remember, when you are declaring bonus shares, we have to write all the reserves on the debit side. Whichever reserves we are going to use, write them on the debit side. Okay. So it will be CRR account debit, securities premium account debit, PNL account debit. Okay, let's write the values. 4,50,000, 3,87,000, and 1,08,000. Okay. And this is given as bonus to equity shareholders. Okay, right? 9,45,000. Okay, now we have to give these shares as a bonus. Actual distribution will come now. Okay, now I write bonus to equity shareholders account debit to equity share capital. This bifurcation we already did. Okay, and to securities premium. Okay, so total bonus is 9,45,000, and here we had shown. Okay, how much is capital and how much is premium. So equity capital is 9 lakhs and security premium is 45,000. Clear? That's it. Okay. So then these two entries are for bonus shares. Okay. Now I'll just arrange them again in order. I'll copy paste these entries. in their place. And shift all these entries above. Now today, what I'll be doing, I'll be making a new balance sheet in vertical form. Okay, many students asked me to do that. They say that we need balance sheet in vertical format. So no worries, today I'll show you balance sheet in vertical format. Okay, students, the procedure of making balance sheet or finding out the values of items will be same. Okay, only the format or presentation will differ. Clear? I'll just remove this working notes from here, calculation of bonus and all. I put them below the question. Okay, now here I'll make vertical balance sheet. Okay, give the heading vertical balance sheet of, what is the company name? XYZ Limited. That's it. Now in old balance sheet, we used to have liabilities and assets. Even in the question, that format is given liabilities and assets. But here you will have equities and liabilities as one side and assets the second side. Okay, not much difficult. All items will remain same. Only they are arranging in vertical form. Okay, I'll tell you what is the difference and how to remember it. Okay, so that will help you to create this vertical balance sheet. Okay, not to worry at all. This is the highest level of question which they may ask you in exam. So do this, or rather solve this twice. Okay, at least twice. Okay, now as I told you, this balance sheet will have two sides. First I told you equity and liabilities. So I'll put Roman 1, equity and liabilities. Clear? Okay. And first is equity. What is equity, students? Equity doesn't mean equity share capital. Huh? Equity means own fund. Okay. Equity means own fund. Right? Under own fund, we have share capital, reserves, okay, minus miscellaneous. Clear? As we had studied in management accounts. Clear? Okay. So under equities and liabilities, you will have first own fund, okay, then other liabilities. Okay. So equity represent own fund, and I'll show you how to bifurcate liabilities. Okay. Once again, I'll repeat. Your vertical balance sheet will have two sides. Just make it bold. One is equity and liabilities, and second will be asset. These are two sides of your new vertical balance sheet. Clear? I'll put a Roman 2 here. Clear? Make this clear. Okay, learn it right now only. Your balance sheet has two sides, one equity and liability, and second assets. Clear? Now on liability side, under equity and liabilities, we have three subheads. Okay, first is own fund. So this will cover your capital and reserves minus miscellaneous expenditure input. Second thing is other long-term liabilities. We call it non-current liability. This will include all long-term loans, debentures, bank loans, etc. Clear? In some, we don't have any debenture or anything, so this will be zero. Okay. Then comes current liabilities. Okay. Now we have creditors. We'll come to that later on. Clear? So once again, we have in vertical balance sheet two sides, equity and liabilities and assets. Under equity and liabilities, As the name suggests, one part is equity, that is own fund, and second part is liabilities. Liabilities we have to bifurcate as current and non-current. Current liabilities you are already aware. Okay, creditors, outstanding expenses, those are current liabilities. Okay, so what are non-current liabilities? Non-current liabilities includes long-term loans, debentures, bank loans. Clear? Okay. So in this sum, we don't have any non-current liability, that is long-term liability, but we have current liability item, creditors. Clear? Under own fund, I told you, we'll take all the share capital and reserves. Okay. So let us begin. Okay, I'll tell you format of asset side also. Under asset side, again, we have non-current assets and current assets. Current assets you already know. So the other items are called as non-current. That is fixed assets and long-term investments. Okay, so I'll write in advance only. Okay, non-current assets, which will include fixed assets, investments, okay, and current assets will include. In the sum, they have given only one item as current assets, and in that they have shown a bank balance. So what we'll do, we'll keep other assets, other CA as separate item, and bank balance as separate item. Clear? So these are the items which you have to cover in this sum. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, so let us start with the balance sheet. Okay, you know the procedure. You have to start with the balance sheet value. Okay, you have to start with balance sheet value, and yesterday I told you that balance sheet liability side has credit balance. So if same item is there in the entries, on credit side we will add. If it is debit, we will subtract. Okay, clear? So let us start. We'll start with equity share capital. So on calci, take 9 lakhs. I'll take it here. In one fund, I'll write equity 9 lakhs. Okay. Let us go through the adjustment or other journal entries. First entry not there. In second entry, it's credited. So it will be plus 4,50,000 because another credit is there. So we have to add it. Okay. Then third, no. Fourth, no. Fifth, no. Sixth, no. Seventh, no. Eighth. In eighth entry, again, 9 lakh is there. Okay. So we have to add that 9 lakh. Okay. So I'll add here plus 9 lakhs. How much I got? 22 lakh 50,000. Okay. See, if you observe our working note, okay, in equity, we had a balance of 13 lakh 50,000, right? And then we issued bonus shares. What is the value of bonus shares? 9 lakh, isn't it? So even if we use this working note, we will get the same figure of equity capital, 22 lakh 50,000. Understood? Okay. So this is just a kind of cross verification. Okay. Next item, preference shares. Credit balance 9 lakhs. In first entry, no. Second, no. Third, no. In fourth entry, we have debited it. Acha, one more thing. We need to cross the items which we have covered, right? Let's not forget that. Equity capital I have done. Equity. Yeah, here equity. I have cancelled it. Put a cross mark against the items which I already covered while making new balance sheet. Okay, so that we don't confuse ourselves. Okay, so equity is done. Next is preferential capital. Opening balance was 9 lakhs, and in fourth entry, it is debited 9 lakhs. So it cancels out each other. So new balance sheet, you won't have preferential capital. Okay. Then comes general reserve 360. General reserve is debited in third entry. It had a credit balance of 360, now debited 360. So again, it won't come. It becomes 0. You can see in our working notes also, it had become 0. Okay. You can just cross verify easily. Okay. Then P&L account. P&L account opening is 540. Okay. In first entry, it is credited, so it will be added. I'll just write here below equity. We can give heading reserves and surpluses, but I don't have space right now. Okay, so I'll just write P&L directly. You can give heading reserves, okay, and above equity you can give heading share capital, okay, that you can do. So P&L balance first opening is given as 5,40,000. Okay, then in first entry we have credited it with 72,000, so it will be added. Okay, then again P&L, just scroll up. In second entry it is not there. In third it is debited, that is utilized, so minus 90,000. Fourth it is not there, fifth not there, sixth not there. In seventh, debit means utilize 1,08,000. I'll write minus 1,08,000. Okay, so 4,14,000. Just check our working note above. See what is the closing balance, 4,14,000. Okay, so even that is the simplest way to write the closing balances in your balance sheet. Okay, next account, security premium account, 27,000. So on Kelsey will take. I'll write here security premium. Opening balance of security premium is 27,000, right? Then entries, check the entries. In second entry, we have got another credit. So add how much? 4,50,000. Okay. Then in third, it is not there. Fourth, not there. Fifth, not there. Sixth, we have used 90,000. So I have to minus 90,000. Okay. I'll put minus 90,000. Next, seventh, we have used 3,87,000 from security premium. So minus 3,87,000. Okay. Then in eighth, yeah, we have received 45,000. So I'll add 45,000. So we have balance of 45,000. Okay. We can look up in the working note. It had become 0. But in last entry, we have received 45,000 as new security premium. So you can write it here, 45,000. Okay. So we have security premium worth rupees 45,000 in closing balance sheet. Okay. Then creditors are not touched. So I'll write as it is, 1,23,000. Done. So liability side is done. We go to asset side. In our vertical balance sheet also, I'll go to asset side. Major headings are 2 non-current assets and next is current assets. Okay, you know what are current assets. Okay, so apart from current assets, the other items are termed as non-current, that is fixed assets and investment. Okay, so fixed asset we haven't touched anything done there, so it will remain as it is, 20 lakhs. Clear? 20 lakhs. Next, current assets. As I told you, current asset include bank balance of 2 lakhs. So other current assets will be 3,80,000. So I'll write other current assets as 3,80,000. And bank balance we have to find out by adding and subtracting. Whenever we receive money, we'll add, and payment we have to subtract. Okay, so let us start with bank balance. Opening balance given is 2 lakhs. Okay, in first entry we added 342, right? We received. So I'll start with the opening balance of 2 lakhs. Then add investment sold, 3,42,000 we received. Okay, next entry, in second entry again fresh issue is there worth 9 lakhs. So I'll add 9 lakhs. Then third entry nothing there, fourth nothing there. In fifth we have paid 985,050. So I'll minus 985,050. Okay. Uh, 10 then 6th entry, nothing is there. 7th, nothing. 8th, nothing. Okay. So we have got balance of 4,56,950. Clear, students? Okay. So I think uh, on asset side, we have one more item, investment. It has a balance of 270, that is debit balance 270. And in first entry itself, we have sold it. So it becomes zero. So investment is not there, so zero. So from balance sheet angle, we have done all the items. Okay. Now we have to go through the journal entries and see if we have created any new uh, account which may be appearing on asset or liability side. First, I'll cancel out the items which we already done. Bank done, investment done, P&L done, cash bank done, equity share capital done, security premium done, then reserve done, P&L done, CRR not, yeah, CRR not done. Wait, preference share done, premium redemption done, premium redemption not done. Wait, preference shareholder will cancel out against each other here and next. Okay, same way, premium and redemption 90,000 here debit, and in sixth entry it is credit. Okay, security premium we already covered. Then security premium already done, P&L account done. Okay, bonus again it will cancel out against each other. Bonus here credit and next entry it is debit. Okay, security premium we already covered. CRR we have already written off. Okay, here we raised 450 and in seventh entry it is utilized. So again zero gone. So what is left? Let us see what is unticked now. Unpaid preference shareholders 4950. It's a kind of current liability. I'll write unpaid preference shareholders. How much? 4950. Okay. Let us tick mark that also. Done. Cash bank already done about that. I think we are done with everything. Let us see whether our balance sheet tallies now. It must tally if we have given effect of all the items. Let us see. Okay. 283,950. 283,690. Yeah, it's tallying. I hope you understand how to make a vertical balance sheet. Not that difficult, students. Okay. Only thing what they have done is changed a few names. Okay. In vertical format on liability side, we used to have only liabilities, and on asset side, asset. So they bifurcated liability side like equity and liabilities. Okay. So equity means your own fund, which will include share capital in the form of equity and preference, and reserves minus miscellaneous. Okay. Then the other liabilities they have bifurcated as non-current and current. Current are short-term and non-current are long-term. That's it. On asset side, we have non-current asset and current assets. Current assets you know already. So what are non-current assets? That is fixed asset and investment. Okay, so just put these headings. Don't bother much. Okay, you can write total here. I hope you have understood this sum. This is a very important sum. You solve it twice, you will understand it very well. Okay. Thank you, students. I hope you will like this uh, video. I'll just post it on my channel. Thank you. Bye. See you. Take care.